So last week we talked about pinning someone to cover, but we didn't really do it justice. So we should take a minute to talk about using suppression with rampart and like pressure, and honestly just to touch on it a little bit, modded loader, because it's a little bit controversial, even though it's like it is super niche, but it's kind of a dope passive. With modded loader, anytime rampart has to stop shooting takes like 2 seconds tops. So she becomes one of the best characters for pinning someone to cover, forcing them to stay where they're at, and at a distance, directing traffic and making sure people fight each other instead of you, or give you some time. Just as a disclaimer, firing your gun all the time does kind of attract a ton of attention. So if you're doing this a lot, you want to be thinking about like where teams near you are, or if they're going to be able to flank you or shoot behind your cover. And also just to be like weary of the ring, which, you know, can also come in handy for you. The ring can end up being like a fourth teammate. Like it ends up forcing people out of the cover that you've been pinning them to the whole game. And so if they have to run out because of the ring, it gives you an opportunity to really make use of your stuff instead of just posturing with it. Even if you're in a bad position, like someone's chasing you down or someone's like close by over top of you, if you can get a good position for just a moment, that little bit of extra time you can buy your teammates and yourself ends up becoming a lot if you can put some damage in through the wall. Like they have to hit a battery instead of pushing. And that might give you a better position, and that might give you more distance on the ring, might give you more distance on them, might give you an opportunity to flip the script and push back on them. These moments are really huge though, and it's not just because you finally got to dunk on somebody with Sheila while they were panicking. Like, if somebody has to leave their cover and move to another one, you get the opportunity to flex the movement nerf on them. When I say the movement nerf, I just mean like the thing that makes you slow down when you get shot or messes up your slide jumps whenever you get shot. But that movement nerf doesn't like correlate to the gun or anything. It's like if you get shot by an R99 from 300 meters away, it's the same movement nerf as if you get shot by a sentinel from 5 feet away. But I bring this up just because the LMGs are really uniquely good at applying the movement nerf over and over again. Like if snipers take too long between the shots, and then if ARs, which would also be pretty good at applying the nerf since they're like high fire rate, have a low clip, they're not as good because you have to keep reloading. They can just cheese you with the cover. So LMGs really shine there with their big mag and their stable like recoil. So with that, I really think modded loader like solidifies Rampart's role there as this mid-range punisher for if you try to move between cover points. You're going to get punished and your movement's going to suck because you're going to keep getting lit up by that Spitfire, that Devotion. And so, you know, that's what we want to do. I just try to carry like as much Spitfire or Devotion ammo as possible, like 4 stacks at a minimum, and then literally holding the trigger down for the whole fight. Like, if somebody is in my view, they are going to get shot for sure. And they can't challenge too much because I've got like 150 health in front of my face with the amp cover. So it really puts them in a tough spot. I know modded loader is pretty niche, but it's got enough of a role that it does a lot more than some of the other passives in the game. And so while I would love to see buffs like, you know, any SMG, any sniper rifle reload faster or hip fire better with the LMGs or whatever, it's like, I don't need it. Like the job of modded loader is really well done with it, and it's really well applied to Rampart's kit.